and welcome guests.
Good evening.
How you guys feeling?
Good.
Good! Yeah, you're going to feel a little bit better. What I want to start with is I want you to first rate your day today from 1 to 10. You don't have to write it down, just think of it. From 10 being fantastic and 1 being not so fantastic. Okay? Just think of a number. I know today I have about a 7. About 7. Anybody else have about a 7? No? Yeah, about a 7. Anybody have a 9 or a 10? No? What?
Yay.
Yeah! Did anybody have below 4? No? Oh, yeah, okay. Stick with me, I'll tell you how to improve that, alright? Okay, so I asked you how did you feel about your day because I just read a book called The Secret. I don't know if you've read this book. If you haven't, the book's actually, the main idea of the book is feel good now. Because if you're feeling good now, you'll create and live the life you want to live. Now, I don't know about you, but I have bad days now and then. So it's kind of hard to feel good now, meaning all the time. And yeah, it's kind of hard to feel good all the time. So I want to tell you about one day that I was actually a little bad. It wasn't great. And I woke up late, and I didn't have breakfast. And I had to rush to work. I'm changing in the car. I get to work. I have all these emails. Who hasn't had this day? Right? You have all these emails you go through, and there are all these problems. And then you have this big client you got to go see in the afternoon. You got this presentation you give, and you're excited. It gets a lot of money coming into the office. You go, and it doesn't close. They don't even go with your company. And now you're driving back to the office to go tell the person that they didn't even go with the company. So my day was about a 4. It was about a 4. So when I'm driving back, I do what most people do. I turn on the radio, and what do I hear? The news update. Oh, hey, there's a hurricane coming. If you didn't hear, there was a tornado that took out of town in Ontario. Oh, if you have any stocks, say goodbye to those. The next recession's coming. Oh, and your dreams and hopes, don't worry about those because the end of the world is next year. So this is actually the update I had. I swear, my day was a 4. That brought it right to a 2. Easy. So when anybody's having a 2-day, what do we all do? Well, most of us do. We drink. I drink coffee. So I went to Tim Hortons. I did, and I went through the drive-thru, and I ordered my large double. And I'm up there, and I'm at the window, and it was odd. I don't know what hit me, but something hit me, and I remembered this study I read about. And it was in this book called The Power of Intention by Dr. Dyer. I don't know if any of you read it. But in the book, they talked about the study. And what it was it measured acts of kindness on a person's serotonin levels. So it measured acts of kindness on a person's serotonin levels. If you don't know what serotonin is, Serotonin is a chemical in your brain. Your body creates this naturally. Just naturally creates it. Doctors actually coined serotonin the happiness hormone. Because the more of it you have in your body and working, the better you feel. So the more of this serotonin you have working in your brain, the better you feel. So what this study did is it measured an act of kindness on serotonin levels. And what it found was anybody that receives an act of kindness gets the shot of serotonin. But anybody who is giving the act of kindness also receives a shot of serotonin. Now, funny, this study stumbled across something strange. Anybody who observes an act of kindness, bang, gets another shot of serotonin. That's 3 shots of serotonin. So now don't forget, I'm sitting at Tim Hortons waiting for my coffee, and I get this coffee from the employee through the little window. And I look at her, and I say, can I buy the order for the car behind me? Can I buy their order for them? And she looks at me and says, why? Do you know them? I said, no, I just want to do something nice. And bam, I got this shot of serotonin. I felt so good, I did. And then the employee put this big smile on her face, and she said, absolutely, that'll be $1.60. Bang, I knew she got her shot too. I'm pretty sure we can all agree that the guy that's getting a free coffee got his. So that's 3 shots of serotonin. And the best part is, I didn't just feel good for that little second. No, it brought my day to at least an 8. It was fantastic. It brought up my whole day, and all I did with this little tiny thing. A couple seconds, it improved my entire day. I bought a coffee for somebody. And that is 3 shots of serotonin for $1.60. So, if you want to feel like this guy, you just gotta give. And you can do it in so many different ways. I mean, you can become a big sister or a big brother like Elaine Collins did. You can buy a coffee for somebody, or you can even just hold the door open. Just give. Mr. Toastmaster.